Tonight on the world's richest quiz, we're offering a $5,000 refrigerator, a fantastic trip to England, the sensational Alfa Romeo Spider, and a cash jackpot of $286,000. All on Australia's premier quiz, Sale of the Century. And now it's a big Friday night welcome for Glenn Rich.
Friday night on sale. Howdy. How are you? Thank you very much, Peter. Great to be with you on this Friday night. Boy, this week has gone really quick. And the man who's been in the midst of it all is a carryover champ, and he's back with us again tonight. We'll talk to him shortly. But firstly, would you please welcome Karina Brown. Howdy, KJ. How are you?
Well, thanks. How are you?
Gosh, good. The week has just flown, hasn't it?
It's good to be back, though.
It certainly is, and we've had some very, very exciting games, which has been fantastic.
Simon's been with us all week. It's fabulous.
Yeah, we've got to
Keep
find out
going.
what his game plan is, though. Now, as we saw last night, we do still have some changes to the way we play the sale this year. We do eliminate a player. We don't eliminate them at the end of round 2 and 3. It's just simply at the end of round 3.
Yes.
And that's where the pressure is on. Everything else is pretty much the same here, and we're having some great games here. Head-to-head battles in the Mad Minute, and some really good results too.
We are.
So let's find out what's going to happen tonight, hey?
This is our carryover champion, Simon Fallon from Alexandra Hills, Queensland. Last night, Simon was saved by a $25 win on the Fame game and held on in the fast money. He joins us for his 5th night, risking prizes valued at $46,048.
Hello, Simon.
Hi, Glenn.
You really would love the Alpha, wouldn't you?
That would, yes.
It's
Yes,
a good car.
Short answer.
Now, one of your ambitions is to follow the Formula One circuit around Australia.
Yes, that's right, Glenn.
Oh, around the world,
around
I
the
should
world,
say.
yes.
It's a pretty quick trip around Australia, I guess, really, isn't it? Just down to Melbourne and back. But you enjoy the motor cars, don't you?
I do indeed.
Yeah, and that's why I like the Alpha. Now, how are you going? You hooning around in your Spider?
Yes, I'm loving it.
It's a great car
It's
too,
great.
isn't it? All right, let's get straight into it. Good luck to you, Simon. We do have
Thanks,
two
mate.
challenges for you.
Our first challenger is a registered nurse. She loves crosswords and handcrafts, and she'd love to visit Antarctica. From Leopold, Victoria, welcome Elaine Urquhart.
Hello, Elaine.
Hi, Glenn. And our second challenger is a wine educator. He loves being a rowing coach, and his ambition is to have his own vineyard. From Richmond, Victoria, welcome Chris Barnes.
Hello, Chris.
G'day, Jim.
Nice to
How are
have you with us. And I've got to ask, what is a wine educator? Is that a fancy name for someone who drinks a lot of wine?
Yes, basically, yeah. But it's a terrible job, Glenn. Terrible.
Oh, shocking.
Hard, isn't it?
We don't want to talk about that anymore. Hey, good luck, Chris, Elaine and Simon. We're going to get straight into the game. $20 starting money for all.
Have a great game.
See you soon. All right. Now, Simon, it is adding up over $46,000 worth. That's what you've risked to come back with us tonight. So to you and all of our players, good luck. First question. According to the proverb, God moves in what way? Chris?
Mysterious one.
That's correct. Which 13-year-old had a starring role at the opening ceremony? Simon?
Nikki Webster.
That's correct, of the Sydney Olympics. Marked by greater imaginativeness and performance skills than punk rock, was the form of rock music of the late 70s called new... Chris?
Wave.
New what? New wave is correct. Visual question. Pictured here is which Simon?
Peter Sellers.
That's correct. Which comedian? Which homophone is both the part played by an actor and Simon?
Roll.
That's correct. And a list containing the names of students in a class. Well done, Simon. The champ's in the lead. It's a close battle between yourself and Chris, but you are $5 ahead, Simon, so you can buy here with Karina.
Add a touch of flair to your dinner table next time you're entertaining friends. This beautiful collection of hand-polished pewter comprises everything from pâté knives to serving spoons, each featuring a distinctive twist design. Normally valued at $1,559, tonight it's an attractive $7 from Metal Art and Sale of the Century.
It's beautiful.
Those are gorgeous.
Fabulous. Now, Simon, you really haven't bought a lot in the gift shop, and that's not being nasty or anything like that. I wish you'd start buying. But no, Simon, if you'd like to buy here $1,559 worth, just $7, I'll do it as one offer, down to $6, and I'll throw in $200 cash. Going once.
Thanks, but no thanks, Glenn. Not tonight.
Going twice.
Bad
No,
luck,
the nerves
Glenn.
are a bit too tough tonight.
Would Stephanie like it?
I'm sure she'd love it, but I'm sure she'd also forgive me for knocking it back tonight.
Will she? Going 3 times, no sale. Simon not buying, so the champ stays in the lead on $35. On with the questions. What do we call any species of the genus Callistemon whose flower spikes resemble a cylindrical... Simon?
Bottle brush.
That's correct, a cylindrical brush. Which sign of the zodiac is also a constellation south of Pegasus? Simon.
No, sorry.
Pictured as a man pouring water, Aquarius. Time for brain drain. Now, before I get into the brain drain question, there has been a slight change to the way this question is played. Once the question reaches the $5 zone, there is no time limit. The question is over when I finish reading all of the clues, and at the end of those clues, there will be a 3-second time limit applying to it, the same as we do with all of our other questions here on sale. So, ready, players? Time for the brain drain question? Here it is. I am a building. I was built as a fortress in the 12th century. Originally constructed of wood, I was rebuilt in brick in the 14th century by Italian architects. My architecture reflects my long history and encompasses Byzantine, Baroque and classical styles. Elaine.
St. Paul's?
No. Back to the question. I am triangular in shape and have 4 gateways and a rear entrance concealing a secret passage. Chris.
The Kremlin.
I am the Kremlin, yes, and answering in the $10 zone, Chris. So taking you up to $40, you have a lead of $5 over Simon. As we go back to the questions. Successive female lead characters of which 60s British TV series were Kathy Gale, Emma Peel and Chris?
The Avengers.
That's correct, and Tara King. Lactuca sativa is the botanical name of which cultivated annual plant whose large, crisp green leaves are used in salads? Chris.
Lettuce.
That's right. Time for our fame game question. First one for the Knights. Who am I? I was born in the United States in 1967 and gained a degree in East Asian Studies at Harvard University before moving to New York to pursue an acting career. After working on films as a production assistant, I appeared in the 1991 film Amongst Friends, and my performance attracted the attention of Robert Redford, who cast me in Quiz Show before I scored the role of Linda, the call girl and biological mother of Woody Allen's adopted son in his 1995 film Mighty Aphrodite. That performance won me the 1996 Oscar for Best Supporting Actress and led to roles in such movies as Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion, The Replacement Killers and Summer of Sam. My first name is Myra, and with a surname beginning, Simon.
Silvino?
That's exactly right, Myra Silvino, taking it right to the limit there, Simon, but the champ has come through. At the moment, you are trailing by $15. We do have $10 behind one of our famous faces, who tonight are...
For handy backyard tips, Jackie French.
Burke's Backyards.
Reg Livermore.
Our House.
Liz Hayes.
60 Minutes.
Jamie Jury.
Backyard Blitz.
Jessica Rodcliffe.
Jessica comes from Wurrunga in New South Wales, is good at drawing and her favourite pastime is watching the Wiggles. And it's great to have you with us, Jessica.
Rob Gell.
National 9 News in Melbourne.
Kim Kilby.
Australia's Funniest Home Videos.
Jeff Cox.
Postcards.
And Helen Daly.
Sunday and today on Saturday. So, Simon, which of those famous faces would you like?
Reg Livermore, please.
Reg Livermore, good luck. Here he is from Our House.
Simon, keep your garden in tip-top shape with this 10-piece garden care package, including a computerised watering system. It's valued at $715 from Nilex.
Very nice prize, Simon. The money stays hidden. And all of the home viewers who appear on our Fame Game board will receive a silver stick pin from Germani Jewellery and a Sale of the Century board game, one of these from Crown and Andrews. And this particular one is heading off to Jessica at Wurrunga in New South Wales. Before we go to the break, our viewer's question for today, February the 16th. On this day in 1980, a #1 hit in the US was which song by Captain and Tennille? What was the name of the song? We'll tell you right after this break as we return for sale. Welcome back to round 2 on sale. The answer to our viewers' question, the #1 hit in the US on this day in 1980 was Captain and Tennille's Do That To Me One More Time. Now, Chris had, not our champ, Chris is in the lead though on $50. Simon, our champ, is on $35. Here are the questions. In 1994, becoming the oldest world heavyweight boxing champion when he defeated 27-year-old Michael Moorer was 45-year-old George who? Chris?
Foreman.
Correct. Beginning with V is which member of a volunteer committee organised to punish criminals? Chris?
Vigilante.
Correct. Gift shop time, and Chris playing very well at the moment. You have a lead of $25 over Simon, $40 over Elaine, so you can buy here with Karina.
With her trademark black-rimmed glasses and soulful folk music, Nana Mouskouri became the world's most successful female recording artist. Now you and 3 friends can meet the lady in person and enjoy VIP seating on her Australian tour. You'll spend a luxurious night at the Hilton Hotel in your closest capital city with champagne breakfast and limousine transfers to and from the concert. Normally $3,158, tonight it's just $10 from Hutchinson Entertainment and Sale of the Century.
And there's the CD too of Nana Muscuri. Now, you
I'd like to
enjoy...
see her.
I think she's fantastic.
Yes.
You enjoy classical? $3,158 worth for $10, Chris.
I'm tempted.
$9.
It'd be fun.
Going once, going twice, going three. He's
Why
gone for
not?
$9. Well
Why
done,
not?
Chris. And a CD will be yours as well, so you'll enjoy that. Having bought, still in the lead though, Chris, on $51. Back to the questions. What do we call any food seasoning typically having a sharp taste and odour? Simon?
Pepper?
No, made from plants, spice. On being asked in 1923 why he wanted to climb Mount Everest, Chris?
Because it was there.
I got to tell you, I'm going to check upstairs. No, they've marked it incorrect. The question was, on being asked in 1923 why he wanted to climb Mount Everest, British mountaineer George Mallory said, because it's there. You clearly said because it was there, and we asked for his actual quote. So unfortunately, we've had to mark you incorrect there, Chris. Fast money with our scoreline. Elaine on 20, Simon on 30, Chris on 46. 30 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. Rhyming with rig is which engagement, Elaine?
Gig.
Correct. Referring to oneself is the Italian expression, Chris.
Mio.
Numero what? Numero uno. Decompression sickness is also called, Elaine.
The bends.
Yes. Which mythological Greek creature was part horse, part Simon?
Centaur?
Yes. How many chambers are in the human heart? Simon.
4.
Yes. In which Australian city is the Wacker Sports Ground? Chris.
Perth.
Yes. How many E's are in the word roulettes? Simon.
2.
Yes. A long humorous tail is called a shaggy what? Chris.
Dog story.
That's exactly right, yes. Just on the buzzer there too. And what a great game on our hands. Elaine 30, Simon 45, Chris on 51. As we go to the fame game, $15 being added to the board. So what is my name? I am a river of the Northern Hemisphere, which is a major source of hydroelectric power, and in my lower sections, an important waterway for freights. My headwaters are 2 small springs in Germany's Black Forest, and I flow in a generally southeasterly direction through some 35 large ports. Linked by canals to other important rivers, I form the border between a number of countries, and am the second, Simon.
The Rhine?
No. The second longest river in Europe after Elaine.
The Rhone.
No. All the clues for you, Chris. After the Volga. My 2,850-kilometre journey to the Black Sea takes me through the cities of Budapest, Belgrade and Vienna. And with a name beginning with D, I am the what? Chris?
The Danube.
I am the Danube. That's correct. So, Chris, you have the opportunity to pick from our famous faces. Who would you like?
I'd have to pick Liz Hayes.
Lovely lady from 60 Minutes. Here's Liz.
Sleep the hours away with this cozy family bedding package, including pure woolen underblankets and 8 pillows. It's valued at $825 from Denton's The Pillow People.
A very nice prize, I can imagine, after you've educated a lot of people on wine.
Yes,
It'd be
yes,
nice to put your head on that pillow.
Yeah.
Good game on our hands. It's close. Everyone's in there as a part of the action. If you were with us last year, Elaine, we would have been saying goodbye to you, but not to be this year. You have another round to see how you go. Our champ is trailing. We'll be back shortly with round 3. Welcome to round 3 on sale. This is the cash card round, and it's also the elimination round. At the end of this round, we will be eliminating our lowest scoring player. At the moment, Chris playing extremely well and in the lead on $51. Here are the questions. Based on the length of the arm from the elbow to the extended, Chris?
Cubit.
That's correct. To the extended fingertips was which unit of linear measure used by many ancient peoples? By what term do we know goods or merchandise whose importation, exportation or possession is, Elaine?
Contraband.
That's exactly right, it's forbidden. Cash card time, and Chris, you have the opportunity to play. It'll cost you $15, 5 grand. Would it help out at the moment, maybe?
Yeah.
It would. Up to you.
Always.
You don't have to play. What would you like to do?
No, I'd like to play.
You'd like to play? Push your buzzer. We'll get the computer together. There is the money. It's just waiting to go into your wine cellar, Chris. I can see it right now.
Hearts, please.
Hearts,
Hearts. Let's see how we go on the hearts.
okay. Good luck.
Twice
Spend it
this
at
week
Nana.
it's gone off, Chris. Can we make it 3 times? Oh, it's the take 5, a nasty one. You're on 41, Simon's on 45 and Elaine's on 35. Who would you like to take 5 off?
Simon.
Yeah. Simon, unfortunately, we are going to take $5 off you. Where was the money, anyhow?
The money tonight was with diamonds.
On the diamond. So we do have a new scoreline. Elaine on 35, Simon 1 question ahead on 40, and Chris only $1 ahead of the champ on 41. So back to the questions. Making the last French charge at Waterloo was the body... Chris?
The heavy...
Was the body of troops created by Napoleon in 1804 called the Old What? The Old Guards. And for the first time tonight, the champ's in the leads. Author of Be My Guest and Inspirations of an Innkeeper was the founder of one of the world's largest hotel chains, Elaine.
Hilton?
That's correct. Conrad who? Conrad Hilton. Very important phone game question here. Funnily enough, or whichever way you'd like to look at it, Chris, for you do need a correct answer and some money to stay in the game. Who am I? Born in India in 1912 and dying in 1988, I attended Cambridge University and worked as a journalist before being recruited into the MI6 section of British intelligence. At the end of World War II, I was the head of counter-espionage operations for MI6 and was responsible for fighting Soviet subversion in the West. Secretly a communist since the 1930s, I revealed to the USSR an Allied plan. Chris?
Kim Philby.
I am Kim Philby, that's correct. So is this the lifeline you needed, Chris? Any money will keep you in the game. Who would you like?
Kim Kilby.
Kim
Kilby.
Good luck. Here's Kim.
No money, but a nice prize. The state-of-the-art sewing machine Chris is tailor-made for beginners and advanced users and valued at $815 from Brother.
Nice prize, Chris, but where was the money tonight, Karina?
Rob Gell had the wild card, Jessica Rogliff had the 10, Jamie Jury had the 15, and Jeff Cox had the $25.
Thanks, KJ. So that's where all the money was. And as we say, it's a funny game, Sale. Unfortunately, Chris, we do have to say goodbye to you, but thank you very much for playing.
Cheers.
It's a great game on our hands, though. Simon and Elaine both locked together on $40. The champ is risking over $46,000. Can he get through and finish the week off with us? We'll find out after this break. Well, I mentioned at the start of the week we're looking forward to some exciting quizzing here on Sale Through the Year, and you can't ask for any better than this. Simon and Elaine locked together on $40. The champ risking over $46,000 worth of prizes, so the pressure is on. Good luck to you both. For the game, 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. An inadvertent remark is called a slip of the... Simon.
Tongue.
Yes, which nation launched the first artificial space satellite in 1950? Simon.
USSR.
Correct. Clint Eastwood starred in the movie A Fistful of... Simon.
Dollars.
Yes, which university degree is abbreviated literally to be a... Simon.
Bachelor of Laws.
Yes. Stop the clock. Unfortunately, it's only Bachelor of Law. You clearly said Bachelor of Laws, Simon,
yep.
So can't accept that. Simon on 60, Elaine on 40, and we have 42 seconds remaining. We'll restart the clock now. Nicknamed Dad Glad was opera singer Gladys Elaine.
Moncrief.
Yes, which layer of the atmosphere is damaged by chlorofluorocarbon? Simon.
The ozone.
Yes, which war ended with the recapture by British troops of Port Stanley? Simon.
The Falkland War.
Yes, how many E's are in the word underprivileged? Simon.
2.
3. Biblically, who was swallowed by a large fish? Elaine.
Jonah.
Yes, in which country was the emperor called the Mikado? Simon.
Japan.
Yes, what type of creature is the spoonbill? Simon.
A bird.
Yes, an alliance in which world war was the Central Powers? First, a patriotic British song is Rule Once. Simon.
Britannia.
Yes, beginning with M is which other name? And the champs come through, but another nail biter. Well done, Simon.
Simon, well done. You came through at the end. Elaine, bad luck. Gave it a great try. You do leave us with, sorry, nothing tonight, but I hope you enjoyed the game.
Some very fond memories, I'm sure, Elaine. Hey, it's been great having you with us. And to you, and also to Chris, we have these gifts.
They'll receive the Sale of the Century board game from Crown & Andrews and also our solid sterling silver pin from Shivani Jewellery and Sale of the Century.
Congratulations, Simon. Well played. You played extremely well there. You love these nail biters, don't you?
Oh, yeah?
The week's taken its toll, but you've come through, you've picked up some great prizes, so let's go shopping. Unfortunately, we won't see you in the red spider.
No.
Bit of a pity. But we still have some fabulous prizes on the board. Have a look at this painting.
Capturing the beauty of one of Australia's great landmarks, this original oil painting depicts the vibrant colour, people and splendour of Sydney. Symphony of the Opera House originates from the brush of internationally recognised artist Anne Zeelard. including a stylish frame. It's valued at $23,000 from Anne Zillard of Sydney.
Fabulous painting, it's on the board. So, Simon, what numbers would you like? You have a choice of 4.
Number 12, please.
Number 12.
Oh, the painting.
Number 10, please.
Number 10.
Oh,
we had the match.
Sydney Harbour.
$23,000 worth. Here's your painting.
Celebrate the splendour of Sydney Harbour with this original oil painting, Symphony of the Opera House. An original work by artist Anne Zillard, includes a stylish frame and is valued at $23,000 from Anne Zillard of Sydney.
It's a fabulous painting. That's yours. Now, of course, come back next week and you could be driving away in an Alfa Romeo. That's not that far off, actually. Have a look here.
Fall in love with the race-bred spirit of the Alfa Romeo Spider. The sports car sure to set hearts racing. Exceptional steering control and alloy wheels give the Spider impeccable performance in all driving conditions. While the modern dynamic interior boasts a sports display modelled on the elegant styling that is classically Alfa Romeo. With a powerful 2-litre twin-spark engine, the Spider is valued at $51,950 plus on-road costs. Alfa Romeo, the heart and soul of sports cars.
It's a great car, the Alfa Romeo Spider. Now, let's not think about the future. Let's have a look at our cash jackpot. Here it is tonight.
Tonight's sale of the Century Cash Jackpot rises to $286,000.
Let's think about the future for a second. Monday night, all the prizes. Tuesday night, the Alfa Romeo and all the prizes. Wednesday night, the cash jackpot and the car and all the prizes. Got some thinking to do. Come back on Monday night, you will be risking nearly $70,000 worth of prizes. Still on the board, though, we have in excess of $65,000 worth of prizes. So, will we see you on Monday night? I'll give you 10 seconds. Have a think about it. Could be a big week next week. Simon, will we see you here on sale on Monday night?
Oh, I'm having fun.
Coming back to do it again?
See the consequence.
Interesting sorts of fun. The champ has done very, very well. He joined us on Monday night to start the year off. Can he be our first champ for the year? And can we go into super sale in the second week of the year? We'll find out. Join us on Monday night. Have a great weekend, won't you? Until then, take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.